Today I'm at Palma Airport on the island of Mallorca, about to catch a flight to Berlin in Germany. The airline I'm flying on today were established in 1995 at London's Luton Airport and today have over 150 routes and carry 80 million passengers. That airline, of course, is Easyjet. Let's go see what they're all about, and welcome to Blake Edgington Airborne.
Regular viewers of my channel will know that on every flight I give you a quick tour of the seat area to give you an idea of what to expect on board. This flight's no different. Let's have a look around.
So this Airbus A320 is operated for Easyjet by SmartLynx today, and the first feature I'd like to point out is the coat hook, which is really nice in economy class. The tray table itself is a very generous sized tray table. Plenty of room on here for drinks or snacks. It's fully adjustable, so you can bring it closer to you if you're of slimmer build, and of course it does have a small indentation for a drink that you can see here. Now, the main feature of this seat, unfortunately for me, was the lack of space that it provided. As you've seen in my previous videos, I am quite tall, but this was very, very uncomfortable. You can see down here, my legs are right against the seat. There's literally no space for me to stretch out at all, unless I move my legs to the sides of the seat, which I could do today because it was an empty row. In the seat pocket here, you've got a mixture of literature from Easyjet, such as the in-flight bistro. You've got a safety card for the aircraft, as well as in-flight shopping on behalf of the airline. Also, they did put in the seat pocket a little information card as to why that it wasn't an Easyjet flight today.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Berlin Tegel. The local time is 5:10 and the outside temperature is 27 degrees. We are pleased to inform you that we have arrived 20 minutes ahead of schedule. This is
And welcome to Berlin. I hope you've enjoyed the video so far. At this stage I always like to explain my final thoughts, the good and the bad, about the flight today. Starting off with a bit of an apology, I fully anticipated having a full Easyjet service today, but because Berlin's Tegel Airport is a new base for Easyjet, they don't quite have the aircraft here to cover all their routes. So today we flew on an aircraft operated by SmartLynx. Now, the good points about Easyjet so far that I found on my trip were, number one, the website. The website is very, very easy to use, nice and simply laid out, and of course you can add on things like speedy boarding, luggage, and also seat selection. So I would check out the Easyjet website. It's very easy to use and make your reservations on. Secondly, the iPhone app as well, I found very, very easy. You can download your boarding pass onto your phone, as you can with a lot of airlines nowadays, and that makes the process of making your way through the airport that little bit slicker because there's no piece of paper to root around for in your bag. The third thing that I did quite like about Easyjet would be the fact that on board the aircraft, as you'd have seen from the video, there was a little card explaining why we weren't on Easyjet aircraft today, but it did emphasise that the full service would be Easyjet provided and the crew were trained to their standards, which leads me on a little bit to the negatives. And that's the fact that if they were the standards of Easyjet and that was a full Easyjet service, I'm quite disappointed. Now, I hope it's not. I hope if I did fly on a full Easyjet route operated by an Easyjet crew on an Easyjet aircraft, it would be quite different. But I found the SmartLynx crew today to be going through the motions somewhat. They didn't seem particularly interested in the passengers, they just did what they had to do. I also found the drink and snack selection from the Easyjet magazine a little bit wanting, really. Compared to the likes of Ryanair and Norwegian Airlines, their selection was very, very poor indeed. And again, I would hope this is because it wasn't a full Easyjet service. Now, one thing I paid for today was speedy boarding as well, and that was a bit of a disappointment, unfortunately. Speedy boarding in Palma Airport was pretty much non-existent. I did get on the aircraft first, but there was no segregation really, and we were kept waiting, as you expect of a low fares carrier, for quite a long time before we could actually get onto the aircraft itself, so it's quite uncomfortable really. And then there's the legroom. Now, hopefully this isn't reflected on Easyjet flights themselves, but SmartLynx legroom was very, very poor indeed. It's quite uncomfortable on today's flight, particularly when the passenger in front recline their seat, as is their right. But most low fares carriers nowadays, and many carriers around the world, don't have reclining seats anymore, which for me personally is a good thing. So overall, I have to say I was a little bit disappointed with the experience today. I do hope that doesn't reflect on Easyjet, and what I would like to do and share with you soon is a proper flight on an Easyjet aircraft. I'll make sure I fly from perhaps Luton or Gatwick in the UK, just to make sure I do get the full Easyjet experience. If you've had a different experience of Easyjet, or if today is really what they were like, please do let me know in the comment section below. And as always, please do like, subscribe and share to this channel. It means all the difference to me. As always, most of all, take care.